they starting to like sue now. They like, oh shit, Fortnite making all this money. We need a piece of that. Like if they start
Hey,
adding.
bro, what's up with Tiffany though, bro? She was like drunk or something.
Who you talking about? Tiffany Haddish?
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck. I think that's what happened. Like she got turned up before the show, and she just had like a weak ass performance or something.
Yeah, but it seemed like she was on her shit. Like she had a game plan. Like I just felt like she was drunk.
Right, I know. Motherfuckers was tripping.
Yeah.
How would you feel if you paid for some shit like that? Like you went to a comedy show and the motherfucking comedian was like, "Hey, I ain't got no jokes tonight."
I'll be at the ticket box, nigga. Like I need my money back. Motherfuckers was leaving that bitch, bro. Like if I don't get my money back, it's gonna be a problem. Like
hey.
nigga, we paid to see greatness, not that good shit.
Hell yeah. Nah, I feel you on that shit though. Yeah, it was rough for her. You know, you gonna have to bounce back, Tiffany. That's that shit Cat Williams was saying.
Yeah. We live, bro?
Yeah. I was about to go in. We live. I was rolling up, so I was trying to get into it. But yeah, we live on this motherfucker. 220 podcast. Episode 18. We kept you waiting. You know what I'm saying? A lot of shit going down. I'm one of the hosts. It's the other host. Y'all know this shit by now.
Blowing a lot of good beat. But yeah, bro, that shit was crazy. Like, I would have to get my money back. It would have been a problem.
No, I feel you. Like, she definitely dropped the ball on that shit.
Like, she need to come back to do a show for free for all the people that bought tickets and shit. But that shit was trash. She talked about it was going to turn into a party. Bitch, we didn't buy no ticket to a party.
Right. Like, just taking the money. It's going to be a party. Nah, I feel you.
Yeah, like, I mean, twerking and nobody want to see you twerk, bitch. We came to see you, but we wanted to laugh. This bitch had a horrible performance on the New Year. That's how you started your New Year?
So that's how you start in the New Year? Nah, I feel you. Like, people was getting mad though. Like, people was getting mad though online. Like, basically trying to say that, like, you know, putting, you know, we tearing down our own comedians and stuff like that. What you say about that? I say the motherfucker. I say
black and good is good.
Exactly. That's exactly what I was saying. Like, to switch real quick and jump on the motherfucking playoffs. Like yesterday, like I say, Lamar Jackson, that's my nigga. You know what I'm saying? I want to see him do good. But when the motherfucking game is 12-0 and you got a Super Bowl MVP sitting on the bench and y'all niggas ain't doing that, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they left him in. He came back though.
He did though, but they could have won the game though.
Yeah, they could have won the game.
Cause it was only 12. I felt that, but this ain't no regular season game. This the playoffs. Like, some of them players ain't gonna come back next season. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, to me, every game count. And I don't even think they should have took. They should have used them. You know how the Saints be using my man's Lil Hill.
Yeah.
They should have kept him in like that and gave him like a package of players. You know what I'm saying? Like a package of players to come in and run the ball. Because it was just like a whole bunch of nothing going on for a long ass time.
No, they started off slow though, but they picked it up at the end. But it was too late though.
Yeah, but it was at
the Chargers played good though.
I thought Phillip Rivers was still trash. He ain't do nothing to me neither. As special to me.
I always thought he was trash after we watched that video he threw.
Man, you know what's so crazy though? But look, you'll never hear nothing about that though. You know what I'm saying? Like, you'll never hear criticism about these motherfuckers. Anytime like a black quarterback, and I don't mean it like jump on like the race and stuff like that, but anytime like a black quarterback had like a bad season or a bad game or something like that, they always question that motherfucker's ability to even play in the league. You know what I'm saying? But like, Phillip Rivers been at the bottom of the barrel since he came in, and just this season really starting get it going. But you know, they never questioning him or like the way he played. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
he nasty, man. I hate watching the chart.
Man, I like a couple. I like they running back.
Yeah, I like Nevin Gordon. I said Melvin Ingram. I think they got the linebacker named Melvin.
Nah, I like Ingram too though on the defense. They got a sweet defense.
Yeah.
They got a sweet defense. Shit.
There you go, baby.
Yeah, I definitely fuck with their defense, and I think it's gonna be a tough game though for the Patriots though. Even though Brady like, I don't know what he is like 0-6 or 7-0 or 6-0 against Phillip Rivers, one of the two.
Let's see, yeah, well, I thought that attitude good. He lost to fucking Nick Foles, so ain't no telling.
Nick Foles shit is a bitch though.
Yeah, I like him better than Wentz, bro. That started the debate right there. I like him better than Wentz. I just think the offense clicks better with him than Wentz.
It's just that motherfucker clutch. I don't know what it is though. When the game it's time to win. Like that
Yeah, that was a hell of a drive. I told him that he was gonna go down there and drive it. They only needed one. I ain't like that play they ran for the 2-point conversion though. I thought that was stupid. I thought you should do it to the tight end or something instead of Nick Foles. They knew it was going to Foles.
Man, they should have. They need another running back, man, because Darren Sproles can't do shit at the goal line.
I know, man, but they had Adams from Notre Dame, but I don't know if he was hurt or not. He was sweet though. He's sweet though.
Yeah.
Like he's nice though.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. But we do miss with Garrett Blunt right there. That would have been an easy 2 points.
Right, that's what I was saying. I was like, damn, because the game it came down to that fourth down. It shouldn't even been that. It should have been in there.
Yeah, but shout out to them though. Shout out to the Bears kicker. He clutch. He really clutch, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know how you missed it.
Man. Man.
Yeah. He shouldn't even kick the first one though.
I fuck with the Eagles coach too. Dougie P.
Yeah.
I fuck with him.
Yeah, he got his plan. Shout out to him.
Cause that motherfucker don't be scared. He'll go for it on your ass. Like nigga, we gone. Like fuck this. I like that.
Yeah, he be ready though. He got some nice plays though.
Yeah, nah, shout out to him. What about to say? You watched that Cal and Ill Will battle?
Yeah, I watched it.
What you think?
I think Cal body beat though, bro. I text you that. I think you bodied it. Will wasn't really saying nothing. Like I don't know, man. It was alright.
I thought that nigga Ill Will was kind of spazzing though. You ain't think so?
No.
I thought they both was kind of spazzing. They was spazzing in like a different way. It was like they was talking shit to each other. You know what I'm saying? They was talking some real shit to each other.
Yeah, they was like trying to talk to each other though. Yeah, I really liked it, bro. That was sweet. I liked the environment. I liked all that shit, bro.
Right. Like it wasn't really
like staged or nothing. Like you had to bring it.
Right. I know it wasn't. Hold on 1 second, bro. Shit. All right, we back. Little technical difficulties. What was I saying again? What was we talking about?
We was talking about battle rap and the Ill Will battle. You said he was spazzing in a different way.
Oh yeah. Nah, they was like talking to each other like on some real shit, but
That's some good shit.
Yeah, I know. Like when that nigga said he said something like, nigga, tell Trump we'll fuck with him if he put the wall between
Pontiac and Mexico.
Yeah.
That Sonic line was sweet too though.
Hell yeah, nah, that nigga Cal was going off in his third round.
Yeah, he was going off. But since we on battle rap, random shotgun shit voice. Why the fuck you always messing up the podcast, bro? Last time you motherfucking knocked the mic down. This time you gotta put it on hold.
Oh yeah. Nah, I said somebody calling me. Somebody calling me. I take the call.
I'm just talking shit, bro. I just thought that'd be good since we was on the pod. Oh, battle rap it out, hit you with the shit random.
Hell yeah. Yeah, my fault. Yeah, we trying to get it better. Once we get this shit on video, niggas be good.
Man.
Once we get this shit on video, niggas be good. I'm about to buy a motherfucking
Bro, I watched the motherfucking Hitman and Tay-Rock. Tay-Rock got taught a lesson, bro. Tay-Rock got taught a lesson.
For real, you know I don't even really like Hitman Holler like that.
Bro, Hitman Holler just got beat on how to get the crowd, bro.
That nigga ain't never really had no bars like that to me. I fuck with Hitman though, like on some other shit. I be seeing him a while and out and everything. But like he was never my favorite battle rapper.
Yeah, man. He sweet to keep that. I don't know, they say Verb like the guy, man. Me and my nigga at work, we talking about this shit. He said Verb like the guy, now they treated him like the guy. He about to battle up.
I know. Yeah, I don't even know like what the rankings is in battle rap no more. That shit probably all over the place. But I just focus on like battles I see. Did you watch that John and Holla?
No, I didn't see that one yet.
Me neither. I gotta watch that shit. But I guess that shit trying to heat up a little bit.
Look, the only thing about it, bro, it just need to be like more like the one that like before when you first started. It's getting like kind of staged now.
Yeah, I know.
And then all these new niggas and shit, like, who are they? I don't be feeling new niggas. Like, I don't really like intrigued to watch one of the new niggas battle unless it's look at somebody I really like
right.
Calico versus one of the new niggas, like, or I see Jay Shine like the battle the nigga Geechee Gotti, like that ain't nothing intrigue me until you even watch it.
I be liking to watch battles like that because I be feeling like that's where niggas gonna catch like bodies.
But you know who I been fucking with a little bit though? Who be spazzing?
Who?
Mr. Wade.
He been cold though.
Yeah, that's the zombie. Man.
You know who was cold too? I don't know if they still cold, but that nigga T-Top used to be cold like for a minute.
Oh yeah, he got. I be seeing him freestyle on the net all the time, on the social sites all the time, on like Hot 97 and all that Funk Master Flex, all that shit.
Yeah, that nigga used to be real cold.
He be going in now.
Yeah, I fuck with Tita.
Y'all lost. Man, do it again. This time you gotta win.
Yeah. Shit done. The motherfucking Lakers in trouble.
Huh?
I said the Lakers in trouble.
They in trouble?
Hell yeah.
What are we, like 11th in the West?
Something like that. And motherfucking Brian and Kuz out.
Brian always find a way to get in. We gonna get in, bro. But you know what?
I know they gonna get in. They gonna get in, but nigga, this is the West. Positioning matter. Them bottom two seeds is a death wish.
We need to pull the plug on Brandon. His time's up.
Man, I told y'all needed to trade that nigga before. We needed to trade that nigga before his value went down. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
I was like, y'all need to get rid of this nigga now before he motherfucking lose his trade value. That motherfucker done lost all his trade value. Huh?
When Paul George wanted to come, we should have just got him because he ain't. I mean, he's sweet, but he ain't consistent enough. He ain't that player that Bron used to next to him, you know what I'm saying? To make Bron even go harder.
What about motherfucking Lonzo with 0 points?
I mean, he just not aggressive.
He has 0 points. he need more to be more than aggressive. That nigga one of the worst. He's sweet, but he ain't. You know what I'm saying?
He's really nasty. I can't go left.
Like that nigga sweet, but he ain't sweet.
I noticed that when he, against the, who was I watching them play? I want to say it was the Warriors on Christmas Day. You can't go left. The nigga be playing everything. Defense, he don't play no defense. We be getting scored on, bro. We be going on runs, and then he be like, get that in transition. He be like pointing at the player, trying to make them go to them, but they already on their man. You gotta hustle back on me.
Man, I know.
That nigga that Robbie, but whatever though. I don't know what I use. He was sweet in college though. I ain't gonna lie, he was sweet in college. That's my boy. But in the pros, you can ask me.
Man.
The baby brother gonna be the sweetest, and that's sad.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck going on with that. He could be sweet though if that nigga just play hard. He don't got the heart though. You can't make a motherfucker.
He got the rap. He's finna rap.
Huh?
See him drop the video? He dropped the video. He rapping.
See.
Yeah, I mean, he been rapping, but he's rapping though.
But no, what I'm saying is that motherfucker, like, you can't teach a motherfucker to have the heart. You know what I'm saying? Like if it's a big playoff game coming up and that motherfucker Lonzo don't show up, can't nobody say they're surprised. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I don't be surprised though. You know what though? I think they'll be alright. Brown will have him with.
Nah, Brian definitely gonna get him in the playoffs, but them motherfuckers, I don't know.
I want to be 8 going against motherfucking the Warriors.
You said you want to be?
I said I don't.
Oh no, I don't think you should want to go against the Rockets neither. That nigga James Harden cooking right now.
Yeah, but James Harden also just be getting like weird fouls. He like the sweetest like non-sweet player ever.
Man, that's why I be
jump shots. He got a jumper out as well, but they be just you can't even touch him. You know, he like the Tom Brady paid his name quarterback of the NBA. You can't touch that. Or it's a foul. I don't even understand how he be getting fouled on so many 3-point shots. He be balling. I guess that's when he learned how to master how to get fouled. I guess it's for that, but I mean, I'll score 40 at night too. I'm getting 25 from the line.
Yeah,
shit.
I know, but
you know what I'm saying? If I'm gonna score 15 points for the field, I could do that, and hit 25 free throws. I could do that. I mean, that makes you sweet. What do we got other than that motherfucking step back jumper or going to the rack and getting fouled? What else is in the bag? You know. What else is in his bag?
No, that's what I'm about to say. That's what I'm about to say.
Because you see, when they wasn't calling that shit in the Western Conference Finals, the last couple of games, they wasn't calling that. He couldn't do nothing.
Nah, I agree.
Your jumper ain't falling, you know what I'm saying? Then what you got? I mean, yeah, you sweet, nigga, when your jumper falling, but when your jumper ain't falling, all your points coming from the line because they can't touch you. And you be traveling. I don't know how you step back and then step back again to shoot it. That's traveling.
Yeah, they called that shit when Steph did that shit. I was like,
Maybe because he left-handed and how you shoot, too.
Yeah, but no, that motherfucker James Harden only got 2 moves, but they sweet as he be killing them with them. Fuck it. Like that nigga be putting up like 50 and 12.
I just don't find it sweet, right?
Huh?
I just don't think it's sweet.
I don't be thinking like he, you know, they be overhyped, but I think like I used to not think that motherfucker was sweet at all, and like he definitely done changed my opinion. Cause he be having like 12, 15 assists too.
Yeah, he can with this.
And he be rebounding.
I mean, I guess, bro. But I mean, will he be rebounding like that again when the 04, when the Pistons and the Lakers and all them had them squads? Will he be rebounding like that? I guess so. I could rebound like that too if everybody out there is a point guard.
Well, no, I'm just saying he doing everything on the court. No, I feel you. I'm just saying he doing everything though.
I feel you, bro. I'm from an era where like the big man. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Kobe could rebound with the best of them, but he, you know what I'm saying? That's what your big man was for. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, he's forced to get a rebound because if he don't get it, I mean, I don't expect the other guards to get it. He's playing with 4 other guards out there. Again, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, what I'm saying though, what I'm saying, is I'm saying in today's NBA though, he hustling.
Hey, I mean, today's NBA, he's sweet, but we can't compare him to Jordan and all that shit. And back in the day, he wouldn't be doing that because he'd just be a role player that could shoot. He'd be like Jamal Crawford, low key. If he was playing back in them days, because that little bullshit ain't big flying.
I ain't gonna say Jamal Crawford. Jamal Crawford's sweet.
I know, that's why I said Jamal Crawford. He got the moves like him and all that shit, but he'd be a role player like him, a little bit like him. That's what I'm saying.
Hell yeah, but
back in the day, all that little shit he doing now would not fly, bro. Big Ben is swatting that shit. They're not calling no foul. Shaq is swatting that shit, bro. They're not calling no foul. Y'all is swatting that shit, bro.
Maybe, I don't know.
You know that was back in the day when we could actually have a fist fight.
Yeah, but James Harden's sweet though. I'm telling you, he's sweet though.
I know he's sweet, bro. I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying, like, this game just, like, I want to see more, like, what moves do you got? Like, where your post-up game? Where your, you know what I'm saying?
I feel you on all that shit. That's my point. My point was he only got 2 moves, but he be killing motherfuckers.
Killing them. I mean, if it worked, I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But in last year, I seen it was.
I feel you. No, I feel you. If they not calling them motherfucking fouls, it's a totally different game.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on now.
No, I definitely feel you on that. Like the fouls is a big part of the game. But
he clutch. He always hitting a big shot.
But like he said, don't I forgot what that motherfucker say. Shit, he said something like he said something when they asked him about like his the foul shooting. He was like, he's like, don't foul me or something. He said, I don't remember what he said, but he said some shit like that.
Yeah. Stop following me. Yeah, he's like, stop following me then.
Yeah, so shit, he don't good. I feel him. Like I was like, cause I used to hate on James Harden hard, cause I not really for no reason and shit. I just ain't think he was that sweet. When they traded him to the Rockets, I was like, man, this nigga can't be the star player on your team. Like, y'all tripping. And then that motherfucker been going crazy. He don't want an MVP and everything. So I just be now when I see him hooping, I just be giving him his props. Cause I used to hate on that nigga and he just kept balling. And that motherfucker ain't stopping.
Nah, I ain't hating on him at all. I mean, I'm just saying I want to see more of what's in his bag. Like, cause I watched him get stopped last year. I mean,
I feel you. That's why I said if they ain't calling them fouls, like it's a totally different game.
No, to get the fouls too, they missed 27 3-pointers, bro, in a row. That's when after the 10th one, he had to be like, okay, clear out. That Kobe not letting that go down. LeBron ain't letting that go down. That gonna be like, clear out. I gotta do me. You feel me? That's when you gotta do you. You can't. You know what I'm saying? What's in your bag, nigga? That's when you gotta go in your bag for the marbles, bro. Just to get to the shit. You gotta go in your bag, nigga.
No, I feel you. They
For real, like that nigga didn't have nothing. Like he was all out of Kansas.
No, I feel you. Yeah, no, I know. Like I say, he only got 2 moves. That get to the hole and that motherfucking step back. You don't really see no mid-range game.
That is killer, bro. That step back is killer, bro.
He got some handles too, though.
Yeah, he do though, but that step back be killing motherfuckers. But he also be traveling too. He'll step back at the free throw line, and then step back again, and then be behind the 3-point line.
Hey, that motherfucker do be traveling, bro. I know he be traveling. I be screaming traveling. That motherfucker.
We like what?
Stop,
I be trying that at the bro. I try it at the little open gyms and shit. They be like traveling. I'm like, hell no, that's James Harden. Hell no.
Hey, nigga, that's what James Harden. James Harden got these kids out here traveling. Niggas trying his moves in games. The niggas getting caught for traveling. Like, nigga, that's a travel, nigga. What is you doing? Come on, James.
Yeah, like
he the only one in the league get away with that shit.
Man. Hell yeah. Bruh. Shit, man. That shit crazy. On another note, what else is crazy? Give me your insight on this nigga R. Kelly, bro. you watch it?
Like, damn, no, I didn't watch it. I didn't watch it. I got it all recorded though. So I was gonna watch it, but I don't know. Every time like I was about to watch it, I was like, I don't even want to put this shit in my mind. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even want to put this shit in my mind. I already know like pretty much what happened. You know, the nigga like to fuck little girls. I mean, he got he got caught on camera, or you know, he videotaped like himself. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, dude.
I ain't never really even seen the video, but I remember when it came out around that time. We was in the creek, we was on Southwestern, I was on the Wilson. And I just remember the Chappelle show. We used to see that shit all the time.
Man, I want to poop on YouTube. I want to be in your food. Niggas was always singing that shit at school. I remembered that shit as soon as I saw that video. Like, I forgot Dave Chappelle did that skit, but I had like seen the video on Twitter, and I remembered that shit so vividly. Like that nigga Brian. You remember Brian?
Yeah.
Like niggas was always singing that. I think there was this one kid named Dorian or something. And niggas always used to be singing that shit.
Hey, was it him in the video? Was it him in the video?
Who, R. Kelly?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Alright.
Yeah, I don't know.
Either.
I really don't even give a fuck. And then the shit that be pissing me off is when like people be like, cause you know his music sales done went up.
Yeah.
Like they done went up like 16% or something. And then, you know, people like why and all this shit. And they going back to listen for clues and shit like that. Why the fuck would y'all want to go back and listen to songs about him, you know, fucking these little girls, or what you interpret to be? You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, I don't know what R. Kelly, you know, what his interpretation is when he's making songs. I don't know. But as an artist, you know, not everything could be interpreted the way another person thinks. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Or like not everything you mean in art is to. So just because he's singing about sex doesn't mean he's singing about fucking a little girl. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's like, and I think it's weird that people would even want to listen to that. When I listen to R. Kelly, I listen to shit like, you know, I Wish or The Greatest, or, you know, Step in the Name of Love. Yeah, Storm is Over. Like shit like that. Like I don't even listen like to them R. Kelly songs like that. You know what I'm saying? And R. Kelly is 51 years old, bro. This nigga's 51. Like where did they pull R. Kelly's shit out from?
I mean, when it happened, why y'all ain't saying nothing back then? That's my biggest thing. Why ain't you saying nothing back then? And we all trying to get a payday off of this.
Not only that, bro. But like when you see all the motherfucking celebrities and shit that like come out and now they're like, oh, can't believe this, gotta do this. Y'all, the motherfucker was on camera, and all y'all was there. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was still making songs. You know what I'm saying? Was still going on tour. Was still making moves. Everybody knew it. So why is y'all acting shocked because they did some public shit and now you trying to disown publicly? You know what I'm saying? That shit is shady as fuck. I be like, wait a minute, hold on. Like y'all motherfuckers knew about it. Cause you said it yourself. We was in like, so you talking about like we like 12 years old, bro.
Yeah.
Like you younger than that cause you in elementary school. This like 11, 12 years old. And we talking about this R. Kelly shit. So everybody knew back then. So everybody that's done work with R. Kelly from whatever date that motherfucking video came out till whenever this motherfucking documentary came out knew that this motherfucker was fucking little girls. And ain't give a damn. But now they like, shit, we disown. You know what I'm saying? That just proves that they do. That just proves shit that they doing shit for public opinion. You know what I'm saying?
But see,
trying to look good. And by the way, hold on, wait. And by the way, let me say that shit too. None of that shit, you know, cover up for nothing that R. Kelly did. Like that motherfucker's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know what the fuck going on with R. Kelly.
No.
Like, somebody need to explain to him that, you know, I don't like. I guess, you know, somebody needs to explain to him like like sit him down and tell him like you don't realize that this shit is wrong, that you have a problem. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying though?
Man.
Like somebody needs to sit that nigga down and talk to him.
But look,
like this shit is crazy.
Bro, look, though, this what I'm gonna say though. Like, the midgets is like probably like seeing Bill Cosby and hoes come back for Bill Cosby. Like, oh, we want some justice too, but see the difference between y'all and Bill Cosby. The people involved in Bill Cosby case was a white woman. You guys are black. The justice system has no love for the black woman. So
I hate that. I hate that it even come to that. Like, I feel like part of me feel like the women like deserve justice, but part of me is like, you know, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know the whole story because I haven't watched it. I just know like what I know from other things I heard from like Wendy Williams and K. Michelle and other. I've heard other things. So what up,
bro? So they deserve justice for being stupid.
Nah, but what I'm saying is this.
Bro, listen to this though. I'm about to tell you something though. Listen to this. The bitches, well, yeah, I guess he was telling them that this was his girlfriend or whatever. How is you his girlfriend, but then you move you in the crib with other bitches? You got your own other bitches, he out touring and all this. The one bitch said she got enough courage to leave her house. They're saying that he keeping hoes hostage and shit. He's saying that she's out her own mouth on the TV, bro. She said, I had a courage to leave the house. I get to the airport, and I call him, and I say, if he answers, I'm going to go back. I'm like, bitch, how is he keeping you hostage?
No, I feel you on that. That's I forgot what I was about to say now. But my point was that if, like you said, you got a whole bunch of girls in the house. If you a girl in the house and you feel like you being abused or hostage, and you see him bringing other girls in, why wouldn't you tell them to get the fuck out of there? And at some point, you're not a kid anymore. If you doing this shit for years and you become above age, if you see him bringing some underage girls in there, why don't you stop that shit? Like, where is their culpability in this shit? And where the fuck is our parents? Like, how your parents got enough money to take you to meet R. Kelly, but don't got enough sense to come pick you up?
Bro, how don't they got enough sense to, how is he there all the time? That's what I want to figure out. Like, he was touring, he was doing all types of shit.
That's why.
How was he there? He had other people patrolling y'all? I doubt that, but y'all was just there because it was R. Kelly. Y'all had to motherfucking be a star. Nobody tells you that every star got groupies. His who just happened to be young.
Hell yeah, but that, like, I don't even know, like that shit's wrong too. Like, he wrong too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he nasty, bro.
Like nobody's trying to vouch for him or nothing like that. I'm just saying, like, when shit like this pops up after all these years, you gotta look at the motives, and not only do you have to look at the motives, but you gotta hold everybody accountable. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't just look at R. Kelly. You gotta look at everybody that's you know what I'm saying?
Everybody.
And they don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers don't want to start disowning Michael Jackson, but they know. You know what I'm saying?
Man, for real.
Okay, so come on now.
Yeah, but it ain't justifying nothing. You nasty, man. You a weirdo. You nigga needs to know.
That's what I'm saying. Like, somebody needs to sit down. Like, I don't understand how the fuck you trying to fuck with, like, little girls anyway. And I don't understand how little girls is at an R. Kelly show. It seems like it wouldn't be nothing but old bitches at an R. Kelly show. Like, what the fuck is, like, little motherfucking... So, I don't know. That whole shit crazy to me. Like, R. Kelly nasty as fuck. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry to all the women that you know, he did things to. But the way they came out with the documentary and the way that people trying to act outraged all late is fake as hell. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody knew the man fucked a little girl on camera, and it came out, and he went to trial for it. Everybody knew this is all public stuff, and it happened years ago. They was making parodies of it. It's always been a joke that R. Kelly likes to pee on girls. That shit has always been a joke. You know what I'm saying? That shit has always been a joke. So nobody really gave a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Nobody really gave a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Until it benefited them to separate themselves. You know what I'm saying? That's when motherfuckers cared. You know, so I don't know. I just feel like I don't know. It's so much shit. It's so much shit. It's just crazy. It's just crazy. Because it's like so old, you know what I'm saying? But it's so, even though it's old, it's still relevant, but it's like, it's weird. It's like that shit come up every once in a while, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for real.
But, you know, I don't know. Back to the motherfucking playoffs. Let's talk about something else. Who you... Well, I'm just saying.
I'm going for it. You know I'm going for it. Hey, I think the Rams is going to be dangerous, though. I think the Saints is, too. I think the NFC is dangerous, period.
Yeah, I had to think who was playing. Cowboys, Rams, Saints, Eagles, Patriots,
Chargers.
And then who the last game?
Kansas City and the Colts.
Oh, Kansas City got that. I got Kansas City, New England, Philly, and Dallas.
I got New England, Kansas City. Actually, no, bro. I got Andrew Luck.
Don't do it to yourself.
I got New England versus the Colts.
I would hate that.
Mm-hmm.
I would hate that. You know, Brady be washing them Colts, man.
But that's what I got. And then for the NFC, man. I got the Rams. Man. And I got Philly.
Hell yeah, no. I low key.
I'm not surprised if you agree.
Nah, low key. I really want to see the Patriots and Eagles again in the Super Bowl. But of course I want the Cowboys. That's my all-time favorite team. So if the Cowboys, my all-time favorite football team. So if the Cowboys in there, you know, I want them to win it all the way. But I would like to see Nick Foles and Brady go again, though. Like, I was thinking about that last night. Like, that'd be some shit, wouldn't it?
Yeah. That'd be sweet, though.
I know.
Brady will win this time, though.
Shit. I don't know. His record in Super Bowl rematches, 0-1.
He'll win this one.
Brady been playing like trash this season, though. He been weak this season. He been looking old.
Yeah, but
he went a whole bunch of them games without like even having a touchdown.
Bro, we ain't have no receivers really like that, though. Gronson, Oliver kind of hurt in and out the lineup. We don't really got, you know what I'm saying? We don't got no run game to shut the pass. We got this, you know what I'm saying? We basically just out there playing street ball. Catch this bitch and go.
The nigga Josh Gordon, that motherfucker can't stop getting high.
That's what he's left for?
I think so. Rehab. That's what he always be doing. Substance abuse.
What is he on?
I don't know. They say he on a lot of shit. I don't know what he on. He be tripping. That motherfucker will be sweet though.
I knew that was a bad risk for the Patriots. I mean, I was like, maybe he got his shit together, so I gave him the benefit of the doubt, but he got us fucked up. Now we go in the playoffs with nothing.
Hey, you gotta have a motherfucking problem when they willing to pay you millions and you can't stop the shit. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
You gotta have a problem.
How you don't got enough money to detox yourself? You should have the best shit out.
For real, though.
That shit crazy. Whatever, though. Fuck him. Brady can win this bitch with Edelman.
Hell yeah. Edelman and Gronk.
Oh, man, they need to play big. I think they have some big games, though. I don't know. Our defense would be shaky, though, man. Our secondary would be shaky.
Hell yeah.
No.
Man, you see this nigga LeBron call himself the GOAT? Forgot about this shit.
Yeah, what's wrong with him?
This motherfucker done lost his mind. Bro.
I read about it, but I heard about it, but I ain't really get to know really how he really said it, though.
This nigga was like, they was talking about like Golden State or something like that. And then they was talking about like, somebody said something like, you won that one in Golden State. And he was like, yeah, that one made me the greatest player of all time. And I was like, what? Like, nigga, you ain't even hit the shot, nigga. Kyrie hit the shot. Hold up. They done the media done overhyped this block. Like, I was like, wait a minute, hold up. You ain't no motherfucking GOAT, nigga. You below 500. In championships, you have underachieved, LeBron. We expect more from you. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is he talking about? What is he talking about?
Because he got there.
What is he talking about?
In a week East.
Nobody...
Look what he doing in the West.
Shit, they about to be out the playoffs. Shit. They better stop, nigga. That, you know. Shit, we was talking about Calico earlier, nigga. They on a landslide right now. Nigga, Lonzo has 0 points. I'm trying to tell you. When a motherfucker you drafted to be your guy, and he got to take Derek Fisher number off, bro.
I mean, for real.
He got to take Derek Fisher number off. Like, yo, we gonna need that number back, bro. Like, Derek Fisher was clutch, nigga.
Yeah, Derek Fisher was sweet.
But this nigga's up. He gotta come up off that number if he don't start showing me something. And I know he's sweet though. Like, I know he's sweet, but he just don't got no passion.
Yeah, like, he not showing, bro. He kind of remind me of Andrew Wiggins. All the ability in the world will want to buy yourself. Wiggins be playing so lazy, bro.
You see they fired motherfucking Thibodeau?
Yeah, bro, that was crazy.
And you know what's crazy? They fired him after a win.
Yeah, right after he beat the Lakers, right?
Hell yeah.
Blew him out, too.
I was like, I thought I was tripping, nigga. I was like, ain't this nigga just win? Coming off the win? Like, damn.
But yeah. He do be just combobulating teams, though.
That motherfucker brought the Bulls to Minnesota. This nigga literally brought Derrick Rose, Taj Gibson, all them motherfuckers. He brought them all to the Timberwolves.
I wonder who's going to the Dublin, but they're going to be us their coach.
You say who?
I wonder who's going to be their next coach.
Shit. Tibbs. I don't know. I don't even know who out there. Probably some random or some overseas coach.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know who the motherfucking. I'm trying to think, like, who the hottest coach on the market?
Mark Jackson.
That'll be a good hire though. Cause they got a little team over there. Huh?
But who wouldn't want to coach Cat though?
Shit, I'll coach him. Shit, fuck it. Shit, I see what the market is. I see what the market is for everybody.
That's a nice little squad, though. They got Covington, they got Sarge, they got Gibson Rose, they got G, they got a nice little squad.
Oh, that's who I was thinking about. They had too. They used to have Jimmy Butler. Remember, he was on the Bulls too.
Yeah, but yeah. He gone now, man.
They said that nigga on some bullshit in Philly.
Man, bro. No, it just can't be everything, bro.
So at some point, you looking at that nigga like, nigga, it's you.
It's you, nigga. It's you.
Yeah,
They used to be as a bitch, bro. I mean, that team's sweet. They still winning and shit. They ain't got a winning record with them, so it's like, what the fuck? Just playing the system. If you don't like it, nigga, get the fuck on at the end of the year. Just be like, yeah, I really like the system all the time.
Hell yeah.
But right now, I got a chance to even go to in the week East. I got a chance to go to the finals on this squad. Man, what am I doing? I'm not even thinking. I'm just being selfish.
For no reason, though, really, because don't nobody really give no fuck about Jimmy Butler.
I mean, you sweet, but you just got the big head. Like, you just that nigga. Like, what?
Right. I never even seen nobody in a Jimmy Butler jersey. Have you?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, like,
but on TV.
Oh, yeah, okay. He said, but on TV. You ain't never seen nobody walking to them motherfuckers. It's like, what team, nigga? It's like, what team?
Yeah, I got that Jimmy Butler jersey. No, I ain't never seen that.
You ain't never seen that. So that's all I'm saying. Like, nigga sweet, but calm that shit down, bro. Be happy you get to play with Ben Simmons and Embiid. Niggas will love that.
Man. And they banking on this one because they gave up 2 good players for you, too. Like they don't want you. Like, you don't start this shit.
Oh, I know what the fuck I wanted to talk about, too, since we talking about niggas tripping in the motherfucking trades. What about Antonio Brown? They still.
Oh, yeah, you want to trade?
Steelers trying to get rid of him. I say we need that.
Yeah, that's because they've been trying to pass the torch to Juju Schuster.
Why not keep both of them motherfuckers?
I don't know, bro. They don't want to pay nobody. You know, they don't even want to pay Le'Veon Bell, so it's cheaper on them. Because they really banking on trying to get a quarterback.
And that's what I wanted to say. This motherfucker Mike Tomlin was like talking about Le'Veon quit on the team. You wasn't saying that shit when John Connor was out here going crazy. You wasn't saying that shit.
Man.
You wasn't saying that shit. None of y'all was saying that shit. None of y'all was even thinking about Le'Veon then. So, come on now.
Yeah, James Conner was doing his thing,
but no, what you think? You think they should trade, AB?
No, that'd be stupid. You think they should? That'd be stupid.
He acting
right there.
Shit, he acting like he want to leave.
There.
If he acting like he want to leave, shit, I don't know. I guess he want to go to San Francisco. That's what he be looking at. I don't know why. I guess Jimmy Garoppolo. I fuck with Jimmy Garoppolo though. Jimmy Guwap.
I mean, they need to.
I think he got hurt though this season, like early in the season though.
Yeah, he tore his ACL.
Yeah. So he got.
Why would you want to go to San Francisco? They suck this year. Like, you in the best predicament to win a Super Bowl right where you at. Like, y'all just didn't. Y'all would have got there, y'all could have won the Super Bowl. Like,
chemistry, nigga. Them niggas ain't got the chemistry.
I don't know, though, but you know where I like them to see him at?
Where?
I think it'll be the Ravens.
He would because Lamar got that motherfucking deep ball.
Not only only that, though, he's just tough.
Hell yeah. Shit, the Ravens, though, I think if Harbaugh leaves, them motherfuckers gonna have a whole new identity.
Yeah, I think Harbaugh's straight, though. He's nice. I like Harbaugh.
He nice, but he wasn't trying to win that motherfucking game yesterday.
I think he was, bro. They trying to trade Joe Flacco and they're gonna cut him.
I know.
Yeah, I was like, damn, that's crazy. But shit, it's Lamar team, though, you know what I'm saying? He gotta get it, let him go all the way, get his feet wet, you know what I'm saying? Don't pull him out. And he almost came back and won it, so I ain't mad at him, bro. I mean, I feel what you're saying. Like, you gotta go with your best people, but yo, who'd have said Joe Flacco would have came in and threw 5 interceptions?
No, that's what I'm saying, dude. I'm saying it was no way. My thing was, though, not to take Lamar out the game and bench him. My thing was to get somebody that can go in there and throw the ball to get a drive going. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Cause that motherfucker, he wasn't able to pass the ball, bro. And when he was getting hit, he was fumbling. And like, it was looking bad. Like that first half, it was 1 o'clock when the game started, and he completed a pass on 107. That motherfucker didn't complete another pass until 3 o'clock.
Hey, I mean, he's the first game too, though, in the playoffs. So bro, he got a shoe where he'll be alright, man. Trust me.
I think he'll be all right. Like I said, I wasn't gonna take him out the game. I was just gonna give him a smaller package, cause all he was doing was running. You know what I'm saying? It was like me. It was like me and Madden. Like motherfucker, drop back, nigga. I don't see nothing. Quarterback going. You know what I'm saying? Like fuck it. That's how he was doing. I wasn't even mad, but I was like, they ain't gonna win this. And when the game,
the coaches got to give my receivers some better routes to run to get them open.
Hell yeah, but I'm saying when the game is 12-zip, you know what I'm saying? That's the 2-touchdown game. That's a 2-touchdown game, so I'm like, shit. And you know, Flacco be sweet in the playoffs. He like Nick Foles.
Yeah, he do.
I mean, he a motherfucking Super Bowl MVP. And then I was looking at it from a totally different perspective too. I was thinking man, is they trying to sabotage my nigga Lamar? Cause he was putting so much bad film out there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he is motherfucking off that game though, bro. He'll be alright.
Yeah, no, he definitely be alright. But I'm just saying. You don't want that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you don't. But it's alright though, man. We'll be alright. They'll be alright next year.
Hell yeah. Let's see. I root for him. I root for all of them though. Like all the young black quarterbacks, they all losing now. They all losing now. Like Deshaun, Lamar, Russell Wilson lost.
Oh yeah, bro. What's this out here? The government shut down. The fuck going on?
Yeah, the government shut down. Shit, Trump not bullshitting about his war. That nigga won a war. He won a war bill. He said, nigga, y'all gonna give me the money for my war or I'm gonna shut this motherfucker down. And he's shutting it down. He not bullshitting. So, motherfuckers is out of work.
What is he on now?
I don't know. I mean, he want that war.
I heard my Democrats moved to impeach him.
Yeah, but it don't matter because like basically, if you don't know anything about government, I'm about to switch. Let me put the blunt out real quick and get serious. If you don't know anything about government, like it's basically 3 levels to government, like Congress, the Senate, and then the presidency. So if they wanted to impeach him, like right now, the Democrats have the majority in the House, and that's the first level. But the Republicans have the majority in the Senate, and that's the second level. And then, of course, they got a Republican president, which is Trump, and that's the third level. So if they impeach him, it would go to the Senate, and then when it goes to the Senate, the Republicans won't kick him out of office because that would be somebody from their party. You know what I'm saying? So that motherfucker would be right back. So really, he's safe from impeachment. It's just something that they be. It's really not to take none for him, but it's like fake news. You know what I'm saying? They can't impeach him unless some, you know what I'm saying, some real crazy shit happened that everybody was like, he got to go. But as long as you got the half, that's like they like him, he good. You know what I'm saying? And then the thing like with the government shutdown is, okay, so you got 800,000 people that's out of work. You know what I'm saying? Most of those people though are from Democratic republics. So most of the people that are out of work are Democrats. So them people wasn't gonna vote for him anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So like he really not hurting his own base by doing this. You know what I'm saying? He's like the people that's really hurting by him is people that wasn't gonna vote for him anyway. But he's having something tomorrow, like a national something where he gonna declare something. So I don't know, because if they won't give him the money, he can like say he can say it's a national emergency and get the money yourself. So I think that's what he might do. Cause this motherfucker won his war. So the government shut down, but that shit really don't affect motherfuckers like you and me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it do affect some people, but most of the people that it affect anyway, then people gonna get their money coming back on the back end. Like even though they don't get paid, like they get their paychecks, that shit they're not gonna get a paycheck while the government shut down, but they'll make all that money back once it reopens. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So yeah, but that's basically what it is. It's basically like about a motherfucking wall for immigration.
That's what I thought about. I was like, man, why you gonna do that though? There's so much other problems going on. You worry about a wall.
Because to them, like even like you gotta understand, like for them, they looking at it like drugs and like people, like you know how like you cause we be talking, you know how like if you tried to go into Canada or like another country right now, you know what I'm saying, they'll stop you. You know what I'm saying?
Why?
Well, you know what I'm saying, like if you just tried to go, like you ever been to Canada?
Yeah, it was on the bridge of Detroit, on the other side of the bridge of Detroit. I used to go on a drive with my grandma.
Yeah, okay, so that's what I'm saying. Like you go and you have to cross the border. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I heard they stopped that though. I heard they stopped that now. You just can't go over there. You gotta have like a passport and all types.
Yeah. That's basically what I was trying to get at. Like you have to have a passport to go to Canada. My point is, if you just tried to go over to Canada, they would stop you. You know what I'm saying? They wouldn't let you in. Or if you tried to go over to Africa, you know what I'm saying? Like you got to take tests before you go, and you know what I'm saying? They don't just let you go to any other country. You know what I'm saying? But in America, at the southern border in like Texas and San Diego and places like that, like you know it's connected to Mexico. You know what I'm saying? You know how America's connected to Mexico. So like if you live in Mexico, you can just come right over into America and can't nobody stop you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's what he's saying. And when you can do that, like I think they say like 100% of heroin come from the southern border. You know what I'm saying? Because they be shipping and bringing it over. Like you ever seen like the motherfucking Mexicans hop out like the mattresses?
Yeah.
Like it's like shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like they sneaking into America.
Okay.
So Trump wants to build a wall over all that shit so people can stop coming in. Because you know, when motherfuckers come into the country, like they they come for like jobs. Like, you know how you see all the Mexican motherfuckers building houses and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like them people, like yeah, they come over from Mexico so they can get like jobs and shit like that.
Okay.
So that'd be the whole big battle, but that's why the government shut down. So I had to put my money.
Okay, that's what you're going on. Why you gonna stop with that? But that make a big deal. That probably increase the money for us or so.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it low key, like nobody ever talk about that, but it like a lot more Americans and like really low key black people and like people in the inner city would be doing that work if they wasn't coming over and doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because a lot of Mexicans don't even have any that work at the job.
Say that again, bro. You was breaking up. Couldn't nobody hear you.
I said a lot of Mexicans at the job that be working in the factory be immigrants.
Yeah. So that's what it is. Yeah, they be coming for jobs and shit like that. But that's what the whole beef is over. But a lot of motherfuckers, like I said, it's like a big drug traffic too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they be bringing hoes and everything. Like, you know, El Chapo built like an underground shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Where he used to come from, like from America to Mexico.
Motherfuckers, man.
I know. I think that motherfucker on trial right now.
Yeah, Chapo, motherfuckers, man.
Hell yeah. But yeah.
It's been some crazy shit.
That's what I'm saying.
Good show.
Some crazy shit. Yeah, that was a solid show. Solid shit.
We didn't touch on all that.
Hell yeah. Pretty much every motherfucking thing. I don't know what the fuck we missed.
Man, bro.
Shit. Coming up next week. What you say what?
Some motherfucking parched.
Hell yeah. Shit. What you got coming up next week? Or well shit, we got another show coming for y'all next week. But I mean, what you got coming up next? Like coming up?
Shit, still working on beats and motherfucking winning mentality. I'm just trying to get the beats all done and get my the lyrics done and shit like that. I got the concepts in the song. I just gotta translate and come up with the art form. I ain't rushing it. And then after that, working on that too, but working on Wavy World too.
Yeah,
it's really 1.5. I'm gonna call it 1.5.
Hell yeah. Yeah, nah, that should be dope. Well, yeah, motherfucker, that's
it's gonna be motherfucking 3 parts to Wavy World.
Shit. There y'all go. There go breaking news. It's gonna be a 3-part Wavy World series.
4. Cause you're gonna have 1.5 too.
If it's gonna be 4, you gotta have 5.
Huh?
I feel like if it's gonna be 4, you gotta have 5.
No, I picked 4 because of Chris Webber.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Chris Webber. I got you.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, that was one of my favorite.
Hey, well, motherfucking Golden Tate caught that touchdown last night. I started singing Golden Tate. The Eagles. I was like, Eagle throw it, I'm gonna catch it like I'm Golden Tate. Go download that off of iTunes right now. It's out. I gotta change my verse though on the remix. We gotta take Kelvin Benjamin name off that shit. You gotta take it's Antonio Brown now.
You rocking with your man?
Nah, man, Kevin was on some bullshit. Nigga was a hater. He's sweet though. He got it good though. He on the Chiefs now, so he's straight. He got a chance.
Nah, but you know what though? That's funny. I looked at that and be like, damn, he got traded right after he made that too.
I know. I was mad at him, motherfucker. And he started hating right after that. I was like, this nigga.
I know.
Cam almost had to beat this nigga ass at the game.
What you got up coming up?
Shit, I got some shit. I was actually about to drop a track today, but I didn't get to finish mixing it or cutting my hair and doing everything I wanted to do. So I I was doing some other shit, and then I had lost my phone. But I'm gonna drop it next week on Monday. A song called Monday, so be looking out for it.
Oh, it's a song called Monday?
Yeah, so I'm gonna drop it on Monday. Probably what's the 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Probably like what is it, 14th on the 14th or the 13th
hey, y'all
on
don't
Monday.
feel bad because I always gotta wait too, so I don't feel bad and shit.
Hell yeah.
I ain't even heard this shit.
Hey, I'll send it to you. I just, you know what it is on my, on the main motherfucking computer that I record and everything on. The internet is not hooked up to this motherfucker. The internet hooked up to my laptop because it got Wi-Fi. So
okay.
I usually, if I want to do something, I gotta put it on the hard drive, then put it on the laptop, then send it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So that's why. So most of my music just sit on the other computer.
I ain't talk this shit anyway.
Yeah, you know. But that's it, man. Another motherfucking episode in the books. The 220 podcast, number 18. We still skating. Fuck everybody who's hating. All that shit. And, you know, follow on Twitter and on Instagram and SoundCloud.
All that good shit.
And we're going to be back next week with a whole new freak. And, smoking something different. I don't know.
Smoking something different.
You know what I'm saying? Anything you want to say, bro? Take us out. We rocking.
Oh, yeah, you already know, man. Just be on the lookout. Stay rocking with the gang. You already know. Don't get nobody. Be out this time.
Saying to nobody. 220.